Guru Doo coming to you. Of course, I'm trying to school you. Never fool you. And I want your own self to rule you. I coined the term, mute my consciousness. I can never mute my consciousness, man. I get in trouble for sharing the truths that come to my mind. And pretty much what I've been told by everybody that I disagree with, somebody do something wrong, I call them out on it, they get defensive, heighten their tone, I start getting on the defense and heighten my tone right with you, because when you're dealing with me, my master teacher used to say, chill out. He'd bring your attention that you're getting unruly, and he would say, chill out, man. Who you want to deal with? You want to deal with the God in me, or do you want to deal with the devil in me? Which one do you want, man? Because depending on your behavior, that's what you're going to get. True, I am the true and living manifestation of God here in the flesh. Alright? You got to get there in order to know what that means. Hearing words in English, they don't have the oomph. This is a misused language where people say they're starving just because they're hungry. So the English words have no impact. So you hear me say I'm God manifest, you think that's some game, some hoax, or some kind of joke. But if you truly knew what that meant, well, I could say that publicly. With all these master teachers, I be chilling with Rakims and all these. I can come out and say that I'm a master teacher, God manifest in the flesh, and I ain't. And ain't nobody pulling my card. I ain't got no comment saying, nigga, since when? Who the fuck you think you are? None of that. Why you think I keep the circle of company I keep? Dealing with a nigga on the highest degrees, man. I'm just humble, full of humility, man. Because you have to be. That's the last lesson that the high God Rakim gave me. The keys to his success have been, no matter how high he got, he stayed on that ass when he rode in town. He stayed on that donkey when he rode into town. No matter how high he got. Full of humility, man. And that's the key. The higher you go, also the lower you must go. And before you can ascend, you must descend. But I just came to say, I'll never mute my consciousness, man. I can't do it. I couldn't do it for my brother. I can't do it for my mother. This shit I tried to do. I can't do it, man. I can't do it for the woman I'm with. I can't do it to save myself from getting the ass whooping. I can't do it from saving myself from getting in a fight. I ain't been able to do it to save myself from getting arrested. I ain't been able to do it to save myself from breaking up with motherfuckers. I ain't been, man, speaking up and calling out motherfuckers on what's right. And has been the linchpin, the thorn in the side of my life. Standing up for truth for the last 10 years has cost me more relationships, friendships, business partner, all kind of shit for pulling niggas' card, checking and correcting motherfuckers, man, about the wrong they do. Them getting in a certain tone, me jumping in the same boat, and them motherfuckers casting shit, man, getting the fuck on, man. Because rather than stand correction for the wrong they do, man, they rather stand in that wrong, man, you know, and point me out to be the bad guy. When God judges from a righteous place, and I judge not, for I shall be judged. But if I pull your card and I check you or correct you on something, it's because I know the truth and I'm doing the truth. And I'm trying to expand your consciousness so that you can make better decisions and choices, and then you can do the right thing and you can become the true and living manifestation. But don't nobody ever ask me to mute my consciousness. I'm never going to mute my mind, man. It's not going to happen. So if you don't want me to check you, and you don't want me to correct you, don't do no dumb shit around me. Don't say no fucked up shit around me. Don't have no acts or deeds that ain't right around me, because I am going to call your ass out on it. I will never go against God for anyone. I don't go against God. That's even down to fucking grinding in the street getting money. I don't go against God. I don't do nothing wrong. Nothing. Nothing. I don't want an extra 0.2. Hey, man, you drop that, man. That's yours. Oh, man, you can have that shit. Yeah, that's when I take it. Other than that, I don't want it. I don't do nothing against God. I don't do nothing wrong intentionally. No, sir. No, ma'am. No. And I haven't for many a moon. That's the true and living. That's the true and living. When you manifest in God consciousness. When you doing the acts and deeds, you understand that the Issa Ifa would. That's it. When you live according to those commandments. Yes. So, just wanted you to know I never mute my consciousness. A new term I coined, mute consciousness. Don't mute your consciousness for nobody. Speak your mind. Peace.